Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. This week I am 31 weeks pregnant. 9 more to go. I honestly feel like I was just doing last week's video. Like, Thursdays have become my favorite day because it comes closer to meeting this child of mine. Okay, so for this week I've had some new things happening. I am definitely losing sleep. I only sleep about, well, let's see, I go to sleep around 9, 11. Between those times, depends. And I start waking up at 3 in the morning and I can't go back to sleep. And then my husband wakes up at 4, so I just kind of stay up. I can't go to sleep. Like, this child just moves. And once I'm awake and I just feel her moving, I can't go back to sleep. Like, if I wake up, I just have to go, like, force myself, like, try really hard to go to sleep. But once I'm up and I feel her, or if I have to go to the bathroom too, like, I just can't go back to sleep now. That's like the main thing. I'm losing sleep, which I can't be mad. I'd rather lose sleep than be throwing up constantly. Like, I hated throwing up. That's the worst. I've been getting foot cramps. Like, that's a new one. I've never had that before. Like, if I position my foot wrong, like, all of a sudden it starts hurting and I try to move it and it hurts even more, so I have to massage it. I don't know, it's just a really uncomfortable feeling. I don't like it. I'm burping constantly. I guess it's because you have a lot of gas in you. I read something about that. Who knows, but I'm burping all the time. And I guess it's better burping than coming out the other way. Today I also had a doctor's appointment. I weigh 157, so I gained 2 pounds from the last time I saw him, which I asked him if that's okay, and he said yeah, he's not worried about my weight. So yes. We got to hear the baby's heartbeat like we always do every appointment. That's my favorite part. While we were listening to her heartbeat, she had the hiccups. This girl got the hiccups all the time. It's the cutest thing, like. And more today because it was with the machine, so we heard it even better. I told him about the other night. She had the hiccups and, like, it felt pretty long. Like, I was about to call him because I'm like, I don't know if it was normal for her to have the hiccups for that long. I don't know, I just got concerned, but it was fine. He also asked me if we know the baby's name, and I was like, we haven't chose. We know for sure her middle name's gonna be Khaleesi, which is really cool that a lot of people remember that from when we said that three and a half years ago when I started watching Game of Thrones. Like I just fell in love with that name, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be my daughter's name if I ever have a daughter. And here we are, naming her Khaleesi. Well, her middle name. He also asked me about if I have a car seat, and I was like, no, I don't. Like, he threw all these questions at me, like, he's like, have you chosen a pediatrician yet? And I'm like, almost. Like, I just felt so unprepared. Like, I feel like way behind in things I gotta do. Today we're actually gonna go to Baby RS and finish registering because my sister started hanging out the invitations for my baby shower, which is in a couple weeks. So I'm like, I gotta go register. We haven't really bought a lot of things for her, just for the fact that everybody tells me to wait after your baby shower because mostly, like, they're gonna buy you what you need. So then if you don't get what you need, you just go buy that. You don't go buy all these things, all these clothes and blankets, and just have all these things that you don't end up using because you already have a lot of it. So I'm waiting on the baby shower, and then after that I want to start shopping for her. So if you have any websites online that sell cute stuff, like, link them down below because I'm gonna be on the hunt. I also went to go register at the hospital today, pre-register. She just basically talked about, like, if I was to go into labor after hours, like, I go through the emergency doors and not the regular doors. I go to floor 3, like, all this stuff, and I was just like, what? Like, after I went into my car and I sat there and I was just like, when I come back here, it's because I'm gonna be in labor and this girl's coming. Like, I just sat there for a couple minutes and let that sink in, because I can't believe in 9 weeks or more or less, whenever this child decides to pop out, I'm gonna be a mom. Like, whoa. Let's see. I also registered for breastfeeding, labor, and first time care classes. I don't know if I talked about that last week, but I signed up for those for next month, for May, just to prepare myself, or hopefully that helps, because I was panicking a little bit about going into labor. I've kind of calmed down, even though I call them threatening messages. About when they text me about, like, oh, you know you're in labor if the pain does not go away. Like, if you walk or sit or do whatever and it still doesn't go away, then that means you're going into labor. That's basically what it said. And I was like, holy cow. But I'm actually have calmed down. I'm doing so much better. Like, I just gotta keep in mind, like, this child's gonna come out, and that's how she's gonna come out. Unless I have to do a C-section, which I've heard the recovery for that's not fun. But I just gotta keep in mind, the moment when they give her to me, they throw this purple, bloody child at me of mine. And like everybody says, it's gonna be worth it. So like I promised last week, I'll show you guys the bump. Okay, this is with the shirt on top. This is actually not a maternity shirt. That's like why it's all weird. According to my app today, she is as big as an asparagus, around 16 inches long, 3 to 3.5 pounds. I'm really hairy. So yeah, this is the bump. This is where my child is. I thought I'll also share with you guys what I've been using for the baby bump to moisturize. I don't really have any hardcore stretch marks. My husband says that sometimes he finds some, but then I go show my mom, she's like, no, there's nothing. So I don't know who's lying, because I can't see. But for the most part, I don't have anything hardcore, so these, I guess, are working. I got this one, the bio oil, and this Mama Bee. I'm actually running really low on both of them. This doesn't smell so good, but it doesn't smell like you're gonna die either. Like, it smells pretty. Yeah. And I use these two. Sometimes I use both of them and my stomach feels so moisturized, like, yeah. But for the most part, I've been using the lotion a lot, as I'm almost out of this. I got them both at Target. I for sure got this one at Target. I don't remember when I got this one. But this is what I've been using since my second trimester. And they seem to be working. But hey, I've read that these stretch marks can not be there one moment and be there the next. So who knows? So that's pretty much it for this week's video. Make sure to like, comment. Oh, comment those baby links down below, because I am looking for the cute little diaper bag. I know for sure I'm eyeballing two. One from the Honest, this Honest company I saw that sells diapers, like the cutest diapers, like they have print on them. I'm gonna subscribe and see how those are. And this other one from this other website, that from moms I've been following from Instagram. Like, I've been following a lot of moms, like pregnant mommies, mommies to be, and new mommies. So yeah, so comment those down below and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next week.